game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. One game to decide it all. It's the AFC champion Denver Broncos and the champions of the NFC, the Dallas Cowboys. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's Great Sports Day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share it with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup like that. I don't know how many people had on their card just even a couple weeks ago, but you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead up, because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here, and I think we're in for a treat.
Bombers. Hey! Oh my, Captain.
This game will start with a throw on first down. And it's that rookie third-round pick. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Gray brought in motion. Dak going to put it up right away. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
The run here is Breece Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 29-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Here's 1st and 10. In motion, Lamb. This is intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Second down. Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line. Nix now on first and 10. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Kill!
Straight ahead goes Harvey. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Bombers. Oh, my second. Away. Hey.
Back to throw is Nix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Former third overall pick, Quentin Williams, getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Oh, my second.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. He marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 of the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable third and short.
Oh, my second.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
Hey, kill. Oh, my second.
Harvey will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, 14-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. A run here with Paul. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Dak facing third and long. That's to Gray, open on the left side. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And it'll be marked down at the 7, and it will set up first and goal.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
This one's good before. And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up third and goal.
Cougar 19.
Here's a design run. He will take it in himself. Reese Hall, touchdown Cowboys. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Oh, my son. Kill.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. Olay. Oh, my son.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
3rd and 11.
Away, away, away. Hey, away, away, away. Away, away, away.
To throw is Nix. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
Open, left side is Schoonmaker.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
2nd down and 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
3rd and short. Prescott. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That is Ferguson in motion. On 4th down, they snap it to Dak. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the 1st down at the 26-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. A 1st down throw for Nix. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll go with the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Devontae Turpin on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
He's taking the first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
first down. Prescott. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. He's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. To the air again, Prescott. He'll swing this one out to Hall.
Brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Second and 7. In motion, Lamb. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it. And it brings up third down.
7 yards to go.
Hey, kill. Yeah! 47. All right, here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott again. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
A 40-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within 2 scores. So, 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hansen. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Prescott. This one is caught by Turpin. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. Down the sideline. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play here in the big game. 39 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A quick throw here, taken by Odell. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds. Here now, 3rd and 5. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll take this one in. Reese Hall, touchdown, Dallas. That his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Great coverage there by the 15. He's down inside the 10-yard line. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That's caught by Harvey. And he is out of bounds at the 45. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the give, this is Harvey. His defense all over this one, making him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. Third, they need 8.
Bombers. Almost catching.
To throw is Nix. A toss left side, caught by his running back. He's going to have the first down. And that one, good for 9, and the drive continues.
Another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll set up the screen to McLaughlin. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Bombers. Ready.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly had the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Going to throw it here on first down. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. In motion comes Beckham. Prescott on first down. Open man downfield. OBJ. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play here in the big game. 36 yards. On first and 10, Prescott. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys are able to cut the deficit to 10. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
First down, Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Yeah, here we go.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Prescott again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Third and long. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Kill! Yeah!
Prescott now. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played?
And he will score! Game on! Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Dallas. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter.
31.
So, 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning available, yet they'll go with an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Just a short game. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. From the 41, here's second and 9.
Hold on a sec.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.